Parrots, the birds with bright colors and many attractive shapes, has fascinated people for many years due to its skill in imitating sounds, to the point that it has become beloved by humans and is taken as one of the most preferred pets. But what is the story behind this bird? How can an animal have the ability to pronounce letters and words so simply, which is considered a skill that distinguishes humans from other creatures on Earth? How can a parrot talk? And is it even considered talking or not? Do parrots have vocal cords and a larynx like humans? If the answer is no, then how can it speak? Welcome to the Midnight Questions channel. Tonight, we'll answer the question, how can a parrot speak like a human? If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you can watch the videos first. Parrots are found in warm regions of the world, such as India, Southeast Asia, West Africa, Latin America, Australia, and New Zealand. The parrot still maintains its existence to this day, and only one species has become extinct in the early 20th century, which was inhabiting the United States of America. The parrot stands out for its relatively large head, short neck, and solid beak. It is one of the long-lived birds. Their average lifespans range from 25 to 30 years, and the largest of them can live up to 100 years, which is a very long period of time compared to other birds. One of the popular habits of a parrot is that during the period where the female is incubating her egg, which is estimated to take about 5 weeks, the male feeds and takes care of her throughout this period. Contrary to popular belief, this gentle creature is not weak or fragile. The parrot is unique in that its beak plays a significant role in its physical strength. Large parrots have the ability to break a coconut with very simple clicks of its beak, while the fruit is difficult for humans to open, except by using hammers and tools designed to break it. Moreover, it uses its beak to make holes and cavities inside the trunks of solid trees in order to build its nests. Now, after a quick introduction to parrots, let us ask an honest question. Does the parrot talk? Actually, the answer is no. The parrot doesn't talk, but it imitates. In fact, the parrot is not the only creature capable of imitation. What many people don't know is that crows, lyrebirds, and European starlings are classified as talking birds that have the ability to imitate. However, their abilities are usually limited compared to the imitation abilities that parrots possess. Except for the lyrebird. That's a story of its own. As we said, the parrots don't speak, but it is an imitative creature. It has a great ability to reproduce any sound it hears. This makes us wonder, what is the mechanism through which parrots are able to imitate sounds? Parrots' brains are structurally different than most other birds. They have a cortex surrounding the vocal centers of its brain, which is responsible for stimulating language. In addition, it has a special neural connection that helps him learn and imitate sounds. Moreover, his vocal memory makes him able to store speech and imitate it at an appropriate time. But, of course, the speech is not done through the vocal cords, but by whistling. Humans have a larynx, while parrots, in contrast, have what is called a syrinx, or voice box. This is the organ that helped him speak in a very similar way to humans. It's located in the lower part of the windpipe, and parrots can speak by controlling the air that flows through the syrinx, and thus they produce their own sounds. This means that all sounds that the parrot makes are actually whistling sounds. Since the parrots don't have any lips or teeth to help produce letters, it controls the output of letters using different mechanisms. For example, he uses his tongue to manipulate and change the tone of sounds. In addition, he uses the movement of his neck to obtain a specific tone. This means that if he moves his neck in a certain way and in a certain direction, he'll get a tone, and if he moves it in another direction, he'll have a different tone of voice. By using all of these previous methods combined, in addition to its ability to memorize words, the parrot is able to imitate the sounds it hears and repeat them again. Let us ask another question. Do all parrots talk? In fact, not all parrots have the ability to imitate and make sounds. Many of their species are similar to the ornamental birds, and they make completely normal sounds. Among the most famous species that can speak fluently are the African grey parrot, the Amazon parrot, and the Indian parrot. These types of parrots are distinguished by their ability to memorize a large number of words and produce the letters clearly and correctly. Regarding the talking species of parrots, if we went to the forest and brought one of them home with us, waiting for him to speak, would he speak? Well, the answer is no. The parrot simply makes a reaction, meaning it simply waits for a sound to occur in front of it, stores it, and retrieves it again in the form of an audible tone from its larynx. One of the amazing things is that parrots in the wild do not imitate each other's voices, and it is very rare for them to imitate sounds from nature around them. They often don't talk extensively, except with humans. Trainers do some activities and tricks to teach the parrots how to speak. The easiest one is that they initially identify a specific word that they would like a parrot to learn. For example, the word hello. The trainer then records the word, plays the file, and keeps repeating it for a certain period of time. When the parrot hears the recording many times, it will automatically begin to try and imitate the words. As time passes, he begins to get used to the word and begins repeating it in other situations without hearing it. On average, a parrot has the ability to memorize more than 800 words.
Yeah, they're so great.
One of the interesting things is that he has the ability to associate sounds with situations. This is noticed in a large number of parrots. When they see their owner entering the house, they'll automatically begin to pronounce words of welcome such as hello and how are you? But this doesn't mean that they want to welcome him, because the parrot doesn't even understand what he's saying. What matters is that the trainer trained them to say that every time they see someone entering the door. All of this information makes me wonder if this intelligent creature's actions are limited to imitating sounds only. The parrot is very intelligent and is classified as one of the smartest birds ever. Not only does he speak and repeat words, but he also has the ability to learn some movements and acquire many skills through training. You may have seen that in a large number of video clips spread on social media, some parrots are performing extremely surprising activities, such as a parrot riding a bicycle and a parrot distinguishing colors, or parrots that imitate the sounds of the telephone, the vacuum cleaner, the doorbell, or other sounds. Additionally, they can answer some queries, such as a parrot's trainer holding some colored sticks and asking them how many sticks are red. Of course, all of these skills are achieved through training and repetition. Interestingly, parrots are the only birds that can eat using their feet. His feet are like the hands of humans. It's used for not only walking, but also picking up things and holding food and fruits. Some parrots even exhibit a preference for one foot, similar to how humans favor one hand over the other. One funny thing about parrots is the connection between them and pirates. When you picture a pirate, you're likely envisioning someone with a wooden foot, a severed hand, and a black eye patch. The scene would not be complete without the presence of something important, which is the parrot standing on his shoulder. In movies and stories, parrots are always associated with pirates. In fact, the most likely reason for this connection is that the parrot has the ability to listen in and spy, and it can be trained to move possessions from one place to another. However, we cannot be certain that parrots were actually part of the pirate world. Thus, we have answered the question, how can a parrot speak like a human? If this is your first time entering the channel, in this channel, we answer questions that may come to your mind while you're laying in bed in the middle of the night and can't sleep. As usual, if there's a question that comes to your mind in the middle of the night and confuses you, write it in the comments below the video so we can answer it for you. If you like the video, don't forget to like and share. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell button so you can watch videos first. And we'll see you in the next episode.